When we go pull up on niggas, we hop out and jumping and squeezing the trigger. We handle our business, ain't taking no pictures. I'm bad as the fuck, yeah, then it's the minute. Cameras go flash cause we the attractions. What's good, everybody? It's your boy John. Handsome Conversations. Off the rip, PG. We'll see if they join. But right now, I'm definitely gonna get my take. Got Slick Jog on in the background, man. If you got Apple Music, Spotify, whatever the case is, tap in with my people. Lil Kezo doing his thing. Slick Jog, that's his name. Where You Been? That's the name of the album. Check him out, man. Run up the streams, man. He got a banger. He got a classic for you. He did his thing on it. I'm gonna run this one back for y'all real quick. Hold on, because he really did his thing on this one. Tap in with my little cousin, for real, for real.
Told all my niggas, and got me one with this one. Check it out.
I'm gonna get right into it, man. Lake Show. Series tied 1-1. Lakers stole one in Memphis. Game 1. Grizzlies playing without Ja Morant. Everybody stepped up today. Starters got buckets. Jackson, 18 points, 9 rebounds. Tillman, 22 points, 13 rebounds. Brooks, 12 points. Jones, 10 points. Bang, 17 points. All right, and on top of that, they got an outstanding coach. Coach Mike Brown has won. Oh, I'm tripping. Not for the Grizzlies. Brown, he coaching up Sac, so we're going to get to that in a minute. But nonetheless, man, outstanding coaching for the Grizzlies, man. They did their thing, and honestly, with that 2020 Lakers championship team, man, y'all got to remember we had 3 7-footers on that team. We had AD, we had JaVale McGee, and we had who else do we have? What's his name? I'm blanking on his name. Dwight Howard, right? So we had 3 7-footers protecting the paint, and this game, right? We need that rim protector, man. And that's the area right now that we lacking in as far as the Lakers go. So as expected, man, I wasn't sure that the Lakers were going to get 2 in Memphis. But we stole one. We're going back to LA. We're going to have that home crowd. Things should go our way. I'm expecting the Lakers to win this series in 5 games. I expect Memphis to get one, and then I expect Lakers to win 3 in a row. Off night, we've been having a lot of turnovers for the Lakers, which I don't know what that's about. Again, if you tapping in, get with my cousin Slick Jog on Apple Music. Slick, the 2's Jog album, Where You Been, man. So if you listen, I kind of got that going in the background just a little bit. But AD, 13 points, 5 blocks, 8 rebounds, right? So off night offensively for AD. LeBron James carried the team, 28 points, 12 rebounds. Year 20, got to let folks know what the deal is. Should have inspired folks, but it is what it is. Off night for our starters. Russell, 5 points. Reeves, 12 points. Rui came off the bench, did his thing with 20 points. Schroeder came off the bench and gave us 0 points. He played 13 minutes. So, just an off night for some of our guys, man. We got to find that rhythm. Dude's trying to get in LeBron's ear, trying to throw his game off. So, that might have something to do with it. But at the end of the day, they poking a bear, man. So if they don't think LeBron going to drop a 40-piece, they're out of their mind, right? And that's what people got to understand. LeBron is in year 20. He's not trying to take on a load. He's trying to distribute that ball, not do too much, prevent himself from getting injuries. But if you don't think LeBron is a walking 40-piece, whenever he want to drop 40, you're out of your mind. So I think this is just what the Lakers needed. it's setting it up. We're going back to LA. I think we win both of those games, and I think we go back to Memphis and we take one and we close it out in Memphis because it's about to get real. So uh, expect big things from LeBron going forward. And Grizzlies a good team. We'll see when John Morant comes back. Yeah, with a hand injury, so he sat this one out. I was expecting this team to step up. They're more than capable. Outside of the the Los Angeles Lakers having another big to protect that paint, another thing that worries me is sometimes that youth with some of these other teams. Like, yeah, we got a young team too. Um, Not as young as some of these other teams, and they run the floor very well. And Lakers do too, but I don't think we the best at running the floor. I don't think we the best right now as we have been in the past with transition basketball. So those are two things right there that worry me about the Lakers: rim protection and transition basketball, especially with all these turnovers. Uh, I think in the first game we had almost like 20 some turnovers, 22. This game we did bring the turnovers down, so we fixed that, but we still had about 12 of them. Um, some the Grizzlies were able to capitalize off of. So it is what it is. I gotta excuse me if I'm slurring some of these words. Your boy feeling good right now. But yeah, man, I'm expecting the Lakers to close this one out. We're not about to play with the Grizzlies. We're not about to leave them in there too long. We got to get to the second round, and we got to do our thing. Uh, I do want to talk about the Kings a little bit, real quick. Let me see. Let me pull up their stats again. Sacramento Kings up on the Golden State Warriors 2-0. A well coached team. Coach Mike Brown, unanimous Coach of the Year award, which I think is well deserved. He has had an outstanding career in the NBA. I don't believe he's always got the credit that he's deserved, and so I'm happy to see him to get that credit because it is well deserved. So kudos to him. I'm gonna check out this box score real quick, get y'all some numbers. Yeah, my little rundown. And after that game one, man, looking at the stats, looking at players' averages, man, the Sacramento Kings definitely have this Golden State Warriors team's number, right? They match up very well against this team. Uh, they have youth. They can run the floor, right? I think we know what to expect with Golden State now. And they're a well coached team. They make adjustments. They're not the same team that they used to be, but they are coming off a championship, so we can't knock them. But I just think that this team here, the Sacramento team, is just really good, very well coached, and they handle business, man. Fox is a dog. Sabonis is a dog. Great pickup, right? Him and Looney having a great battle. After game one, I said that they was gonna have to figure out a way to get him in foul trouble, uh, so that Sabonis could really do his thing, and that's exactly what they did. Looney got in foul trouble game two. Well, he only played 23 minutes as a starter, right? Um, Green got ejected, played 31 minutes. So I think that was definitely a difference maker. I'm gonna go over these stats for Sacramento real quick. So Sabonis, 24 points, 9 rebounds, 4 assists, did his thing. Barnes, 13 points, 6 rebounds. Murray, 2 points, not much there. But defensively, not too bad. Let's see. Oh, sure. Nah, Wiggins cooked him. Wiggins had 22. So I was gonna say he might have did something defensively. Fox, you know, uh, almost dropped a 40 piece in that game one. Dropped 24, 9 assists, 5 rebounds. So almost had a double double. And what his name? Horder. He had 15 points, 5 rebounds, so not too bad there. Uh, what Monk do coming off the bench? Monk, 18 points, 6 rebounds, 3 assists. Mitchell, 14 points off the bench, 3 assists, 2 rebounds. Right. They deep right now. They deep. They 7 man deep right now. That's what it's looking like. They're not playing no games. We're gonna go into this box score for Golden State. Green 8 points, 4 rebounds. Looney 6 points, 6 rebounds. Green had 5 turnovers. Wiggins 22 points. Curry almost another 30 piece. We expect him to drop at least 30. He had 28. And Klay Thompson 21 points. Not too bad for Klay Thompson. Not as good as he's played in the past. So I'm definitely expecting Klay Thompson to step up. And I think he's the difference maker in this game so far. So we'll see what happens there. Let me see on 1 second. What it do, Cuzzo? Uh, so yeah, man. I know we know Sacramento Kings, that city team. Uh, he might be expecting Sacramento to win it all. And like he was saying, man, he was expecting guys to have a better game as a team, and they did. And they stepped up defensively, right? They held Golden State to only 106 points, which is good, right? Because we know Golden State can go off for 130 easily with Klay Thompson playing well. Klay Thompson has not been himself lately. So going back to Golden State, that's going to be very telling. That's going to be the difference maker. I haven't been to the arena in San Francisco, but I know Oracle was jumping in Oakland. So going to San Francisco, having that crowd behind you, right? Klay Thompson in the past, he done went off for he had dropped points in a quarter. You get what I'm saying? So we're gonna see what happens. But this defensively, the Sacramento team is locked in, well put together team, well coached. Um, so I mean, that's all I really got to say about them, man. They legit. So we'll see. We'll see what happens when they go back to San Francisco and they got to face Golden State at home. We can't sleep on Golden State. Um, it's tough to say that they're not the same team as they were last year because they haven't made much changes. But Wiggins had a better game in game 2 versus game 1. Uh, Peyton 13 points off the bench. So he did well. Poole 4 points off the bench. And I think that's been a difference maker. Poole, honestly, we haven't seen much from Poole. He hasn't done much. Um, so it's looking like Poole is going to be the difference maker. Can they get a 20 piece out of Poole? They haven't, right? He played 16 minutes this game. We got to get more production out of him. So I just don't know if they don't like that matchup against Klay Thompson or Wiggins or what the deal is or Curry. I don't know, but he got to do something. So Poole, you definitely gonna be the difference maker. You got to put them points up, big dog. Because right now it's not cutting it, and you might fuck around and get swept by the Sacramento Kings. And I haven't watched the Sacramento Kings much this year, but from what I'm seeing, they legit. I got to give it to them. That well put together team, and they dropping buckets. You feel me? So um, it's about to get real. I just need the Lake Show to do what the fuck they was supposed to do. I'm about to go to this group chat real quick since the homies not on. Let's see what they was talking about in here real quick. Let me see. You know, Cuzzo, Big Icy saying Lakers in 6. Me and PG was saying Lakers in 5. So that's what we thinking. Let me see. They saying Austin Reeves is buns, Schroeder is whatever, buns. That's City talking shit. Nah, Austin Reeves legit. You feel me? Reeves dropped a 12 piece. You feel me? Off night for him, but he's a bucket. Schroeder is 0 points off the bench, and I think that's the tough part for the Lakers right now is balancing out Russell, who hasn't been playing very well, and Schroeder. So don't trip, because we know D'Lo, he due for a 30 piece. Schroeder, he due for a 25 piece. So it's coming. It's coming. We can't say Reeves ain't that guy. Uh, we know they do what they got to do. Let's see. Height on our team. You feel me? Trying to clown on Rui. Rui dropped a 20 piece. You feel me? Dropped a 30 piece last game. So it's all good. Had a good game. And expect LeBron to drop a 40 piece. Feel me? It's 1-1 right now. We ain't gonna get too ahead of ourselves. Feel me? Sacramento ain't been in the playoffs in 17 years. So they feeling good. And then John Morant gonna come back, so that's gonna make a difference for Memphis. They're gonna have to make some adjustments. I don't know why D'Lo's still in the game. Well, because Schroeder wasn't doing nothing. We didn't get no points out of Schroeder. But yeah, terrible coaching. We definitely got to figure that out. We got to make some adjustments. But I think we either gotta stick with D'Lo or we gotta stick with Schroeder, right? Because you could tell whenever we sub out D'Lo for Schroeder, Russell put his head down, right? Maybe he can't get in a rhythm. So, but Schroeder ain't got a rhythm going. So we got to figure that out. We got to make that adjustment, man. I think we got to play Russell. Let Russell get his minutes. He got to turn it on because, like I said, I know we can get a 30 piece out of him for sure. Let me see who else played today. Real quick. Yeah, I just had to get on real quick. And again, I don't want to miss out on no opportunity to talk shop and drop a quick live stream. You feel me? If the homies don't jump on, I'm going to get up out of here real quick. But I do want to drop some content for y'all for sure. I definitely wanted to talk some shit during the playoffs. So I had to drop some content for sure. So anybody that's logging in, appreciate y'all. You did. Let me see. Let me see who tapped in. Derek was popping cuz mad love. Appreciate you for the reaction. You did. For sure, for sure. Cousin Renee Tires, I appreciate you. That's love. Appreciate y'all. I hope y'all doing well out there. Holding it down for the family. Hope it's looking good out there in the IE and LA for y'all. For sure, for sure. It's looking good out here for me. Just trying to get to it and get some of this content out. The Bucks surprisingly beat the Heat without Giannis. Let me see this box score real quick. See who did what. Again, I'm expecting. Well, I'm not expecting the Bucks to win this series without Giannis. I'm expecting Jimmy Butler to do his thing. Um, that's what I'm expecting. Let me see. But oh boy, Hero is out for Miami, and I think that's the difference maker. I know City said without Hero, he gonna give it to the Bucks, and actually that's what I'm gonna say. If Hero don't come back, yeah, I think the Bucks would take this one without Giannis actually. But let's see what the starters did for Miami. Robinson 14 points, Jimmy Butler 25, Bam 18, Vincent 16, Struss 4. Kevin Love off the bench with 4 points. Martin with 15. Oladipo with 15. That's crazy, and they still lost. Miami Portis 13. Middleton 16. Portis 12 rebound or 15 rebounds. 13 and 15. Handled his business. Middleton 16. 16.7 rebounds, 7 assists. 6 rebounds, 7 assists. Brooke Lopez, 25 piece. 2 blocks, 4 rebounds. Drew Holiday did his thing, 24 points, 11 assists. He was balling like Spalding. Uh, Allen, 16 points. What's up, boy name? Pat Connaughton, 22 points off the bench. Ingles, 17 points off the bench. You feel me? Plus 28 on their ass. You feel me? You look at this Miami team, they deep, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 players, 2 off the bench with triple digits. With double digits. Off. Then we got Bucks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 players with double digits. You feel me? 3 of them with 20 pieces. So, yeah, Miami did their thing. Let's go to Phoenix real quick. We're gonna look at this box score for Phoenix. I know the homies was talking a lot about Kevin Durant. Kevin Durant not necessarily being that guy and not taking over games as a 7-footer, which he's more than capable of. Because we know KD could get a bucket. They were saying they want to see him attack the rim. But it was D Book who came through clutch for him. So Kevin Durant, 25 points. Easy. He going to get that. Craig, 17, 8 and 14 and 13 rebounds. Handled his business. Chris Paul, who only had 7 points in the last game, 16 points in game 2. D Book, 38 points, 9 assists. Handled his business. And they ain't got no bench. Nobody on the bench did anything, but the starters did what they were supposed to do. All right. Batum, 0 points, 1 rebound. Kawhi Leonard, IE, baby. King High School in Riverside, 31 points, 8 rebounds, 7 assists. Zubac, 8 points, 6 rebounds. Westbrook, 28 piece, 5 rebounds, 5 assists. Shout out to Russell Westbrook, City baby. Happy to see him do his thing. Gordon with 12 points, 2 rebounds. Who was that? Man, 10 points off the bench. Powell, 12 points off the bench. So, on paper, with the 3-headed monster that the Phoenix Suns got, I'm expecting them to win this one, especially with the Los Angeles Clippers not having Paul George. But honestly, I'm thinking from what I've been hearing and what I've been seeing from other sports analysts in the NBA, right? When Russ is that number 2 guy, he does well, and number 1s do well. So Kawhi Leonard is doing what he's supposed to do. Kawhi Leonard dropped a 31 piece. Westbrook dropped a 28 piece. So they might be okay without PG. Although they did lose this one. So we're going to see. Hopefully they get Paul George back. If Paul George does come back, that might sway things. But I'm thinking I had all my chips in on Phoenix to get to the Western Conference Finals. So we'll see what happens. We'll see if they turn it around. And that was because of KD. But KD hasn't done much in the playoffs. He's done his thing, but he hasn't taken over. And that's what our guys were saying earlier. Game 2 was D Book. You feel me? Plus 15. So that's that right there. Let me see who else. I mean, Cleveland beat the New York Knicks. What's that? What was the score on this one? Let me see real quick. 107 to 107 to 90. Knicks only had 90 points. Julius Randle 22 points. Garland 32 points for Cleveland. Oh, okay. Okay, let me look at this box score. See what's been going on in Cleveland real quick. Hope y'all doing good out there. One more time, man. Let me put my cousin back on. Slick Jog. If y'all got Apple Music or Spotify, man, where's Slick been? Got Slick with 2's. Tap in with him. Cuzzo, do his thing. Run them streams up for him one time. Julius Randle, 22 points. Brunson, 20 piece. Barrett, 14 piece. You feel me? Quickly off the bench with a 12 piece. Not too bad. Mobley for Cleveland, 13. Garland, 32. Donovan Mitchell, 17 points, 13 assists, handling business, 2 rebounds. Mobley was 13 points, 13 rebounds, 13 and 13. Garrett Allen, he had 9 points, 10 rebounds. LeVert off the bench with a 24 piece. Bro played 40 minutes. Karis LeVert did his thing. Let me see. So that series is tied 1-1. Cleveland is nice, man. Donovan Mitchell is nice. What did he do? Again, 17 points, 13 assists. You feel me? Good money. He did what he was supposed to do. And then let me look at this Boston Atlanta game. You know they saying Trae Young the most overrated player in the NBA. That's crazy. Because he handled his business night in, night out. So I don't know what they talking about. If he wasn't on the Atlanta Hawks, he'd really be making some noise. He'll pull up from half court, bust you in your ass. So you better stop playing with Trae Young. Put some respect on his name. Because as soon as he get a couple more players down there, it's a wrap. Let me see. Let me get out this box score real quick. Trae Young with the 24 piece. 6 assists. DeJounte Murray, 29 piece. 6 assists, 6 rebounds. DeAndre Hunter, 18 piece, 12 rebounds. He's handling their business. Jason Tatum, 29 piece, 10 rebounds, 6 assists, 1 steal, 1 block, 4 turnovers. Al Horford, 8 points, 4 rebounds. Marcus Smart, 14 points, 6 assists. Jaylen Brown, 18 points, 2 blocks. Let's see. Brogdon off the bench with 13 points. Not bad. They might fuck around and sweep the Hawks. I'm expecting the Bucks to come out the East again. So we're going to see what happens. Ain't too much going on there, man. Let me see. See what the homie's talking about real quick. If they not getting on, I'm about to log it off this motherfucker. Yeah. So yeah, man, I appreciate y'all logging in. Have some conversations. Feel me? Off the rip, PG and City, John taking over for both of the homies. We're gonna make sure we get their takes. and definitely want to hear what they got to say. I want to share that with y'all. So I appreciate everybody that's logged in right now. I just want to do a quick little recap. Uh, so yeah, just get with me. I hope y'all doing well. Y'all stay up. Y'all be smooth. Again, it's John has some conversations. It's off the rip with PG and City. My dogs is hilarious, man. I'm banking on them to be the best thing in sports, in sports shows. And then we're gonna have some other shows coming on, and we definitely gonna have a few other friends logged in with us as well. Um, so and we definitely open to anybody that wanna get on the show. I definitely want to do some things for a few of my other friends that have been consistent with the show. So if you got any names for other sports shows or whatever the case is, please let me know. I'm taking suggestions. Right now, I think we're gonna run off the rip, so I really like that. Um, and be on the lookout for the NFL recap because we're gonna run that one back for sure. And if anybody interested, if you want to get a show, you feel me? If you got something that you want to do, if you got something that you want to talk about, tap in with your boy, and we're gonna get it. We're gonna get it going. I'll help you. If you want to be a part of the Handsome Conversations team, if you got something that you want to get off your chest, uh, we can get on live stream. You could get on live stream. I can facilitate, or you can do whatever you do, and I'll post the content on social media. So I'm just trying to build with people that I love and respect, and that I really want to see do well. So if you're interested, if again, if you want to be a part of the Handsome Conversations team, if you want to have your own show on the platform, please tap in with me, and we can set that up. Right, I'm learning little by little, slowly but surely, how this all work and the amount of work that it takes to put into something like this, and also seeing what I'm comfortable with and willing to commit to something like this. But if you feel like you got something to say, you want to get something off your chest, man, tap in with me and we can get the live stream going. You can get in, we can pre-record a video or whatever the case is, and I'm gonna chop it up and put the content out there for you, man. So I'm gonna do most of the work. All you got to do is show up and speak, get some shit off your chest, say what you got to say, empty your mind on this thing. Um, Open book podcast that's gonna be coming soon. I definitely want to do that with my boy Greedy. So be on the lookout for that, or anybody that's interested in sharing their story. I want to do that as well, man. So peace and love, blessings. Stay out the way. Stay sucker free. Surround yourself with genuine, loving people that care about you and want to see you be great. I hope all y'all be great. If you want to fight something, fight a book, as PG would say, um, and commit yourself to something. And City might tell you to get in that church, right? Yeah, man. Blessings, peace, love, 100. Gone.